25-yard line. They can do this time. Points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we heard football? Offense take care of the defense. Defense take themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. On first down, Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the
stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter laterally. Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Check pass. Check pass. Mike 56. Regular. I'm going to read it.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He gets it to James White.
And it just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Let's give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Ball 50.
Switch.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Shotgun now for Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. On that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Shadow.
Check 13.
Now a play fake. Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On the toss, here's Michelle.
Have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Left side, it's Dorsett. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Hey, gold 66.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Malcolm.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Hey, Alabama, Alabama.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, it's Michelle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the run, watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's 72.
Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Get him, you got him.
72.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
And let's pin the mirrors back. Gold 50.
Operating from the gun. Brady. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are back within a score. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Check it, reload.
59 is Mike,
From the gun, Brady. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Check.
Hey, alert.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jamie Collins. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. 3rd and short, McKinnon. And an alley to run. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20, 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerick McKinnon. 94 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw, it's Brady. Dorsett's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Get your swerve on. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check.
Hey, call 66.
Tackle.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Back.
Hey, Alabama.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Come on. 56.
Hey, exit.
56 is the mic. Cut. 56 the mic, boys.
72.
Brady to throw again. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Don't say nothing.
Garoppolo gives to Brady. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They run the counter. McKinnon. And an alley to run. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there from a big play guy, Jerick McKinnon. 41 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, McKinnon again. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Out to his left. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Bravo!
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And nearly picked up.
Back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the out. Watch the out.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Check it.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Go bandit.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And able to connect with Berrios. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Wait, 20. 72.
56.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
Rip. Switch.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, check it.
From midfield, here's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, and now it's second down.
Wait, set. Wide, 80.
All right, T, let's check. All right, T. Check.
Go Bandit. 53 Linda.
Throwing again. Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
Check. Go back. We got motion. Back up.
6-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Again, it's Brady. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
54. Here we go.
On first down, McKinnon. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run once more with McKinnon. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the...
20. Hey, Alabama. 72.
Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Whoosh. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You see me? You see me?
So the victory here for San Francisco, and of course this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.